So today, guys, what we're going to be doing is taking this skeleton that we bought at Menards. It was a complete one, but we're only using the top portion. So
basically what we're doing is we got an animatronic that we're building with him, and so we got the whole tail section cut off. So what the Pooh Bear today is going to do, and this skull actually didn't come from Menards. We actually put this one on, and he's going to be in creepy mode like this. So what are we doing with him, babe?
So we're going to take some plastic wrap and we are going to make him as a corpse.
We're going to make him look like a corpse using plastic wrap. So basically, put the plastic wrap on, you melt it. Then you use some wood stain, which we don't have sitting out here, but I'll show it to you. And you make him look like he's all... this one, actually, we have a graveyard scene out front. And I just made her corpse-wise animatronic, and so now she's going to build me. So we got...
And then we got some brown hair so I can put a nice little beard on the skeleton to resemble him.
So should be pretty awesome. So she'll just go ahead and show you the process real quick so then you guys know how to corpse and you can do your skeletons. Alright. First things first, get your hands up. So what she's going to do is she's just going to take that saran wrap and I'll pick up on him and she's just going to wrap him. Depending on how corpsed you want him to look, you can do 1 layer, 2 layers. 1 layer is basically going to look like it's punched through and torn. And if you put more than 1 layer, it's going to look a little bit more
chunky.
Stuck and chunky, yes. Okay, that's probably good for the top. Start bringing it down towards the bottom there. Okay, that's not good. Then you gotta stick it back in the box to cut it. Then what you'll want to do is just kind of pinch it together so it kind of somewhat goes close to the bone, because when you start melting it, it's going to go to the bone. So then you'll want to go up around his arms and neck, or shoulders and neck. Go down under his arm like a cast and go up, spin it, and go over.
Come on, sticky wrap.
He looks like he's in torture. Ah, what are you doing to me? We want this one to have quite a bit on the back side, actually more than the front side, because he is going to be a crawler. So his back's going to be up, chest kind of up, and his face is going to be really up. So just wrap the heck out of him. Alright, there we got that chingadera. And usually it's a good idea if you want to have more detail. Since this guy is going to be sitting at a distance, we're not too worried about the inside of the rib cage as much. But if you do want a lot of detail, say your trick-or-treaters or your haunters are going to be pretty close and looking at the details, you might want to take and stain the inside of his rib cage before you put this on, so you have plenty of room to do it. We don't really care too much about it because he's going to be kind of off in the distance in the graveyard kind of doing his thing. So now we'll do his arms. You'll want to put a couple layers of it on his arms just to kind of make it look meaty, and your preference really. If you want it chunky style, put a lot. If you don't, then put a little. I kind of like a little bone sticking out of mine, so you kind of get that bonish detail, but it just depends. And the melting process depends too, because when you melt it a lot, it's going to go through and it's going to punch through the saran wrap and make holes and stuff like that. So, all the way up to his hands.
I know it's trying to get it unwrapped. We're going the opposite direction.
Okay, got that one. Just like wrapping a big steak, people. Instead of but it's an arm. We probably don't want to put too much saran wrap over his elbows and his shoulders because he is going to be functioning like this. So the more you put on there, the more he's going to have a hard time moving. Okay, get a little bit for his neck. His neck's looking pretty bare.
Sticky stuff. How much, like that? I can't breathe.
Okay, there you have it. Now what you'll want to do is take this outside or in a well-ventilated area because there is going to be nasty fumes coming up from this plastic and you don't want to be inhaling that. So we're going outside and we'll finish it off. Now we got the Pooh Bear out here with the heat gun. We got our dude all sprawled out. And she's just taking that heat gun and you can get closer with it. You get closer and then you start seeing it shrivel and shrink and rip. And that's when you know you're heating her up here. What you want to do is get it nice and heated up enough that it starts to stick against that bone. You don't want it to fall off. Red mahogany stand. You can get that at Walmart, any of your hardware stores, pretty much anywhere carries it. So what you're gonna do is you'll take a brush, dab it in there, and then wipe it all around with your brush, and then take a paper towel and dab it. It's better to use a like a wash rag or something, because the paper towel likes to leave marks. So you just want to barely dab it with the paper towel.
Circling for its prey.
That crow. Good sound effects for our video. Okay, Pooh Bear got her corpse all gross. Now all we gotta do is wait for that. guys, so as you see, the Pooh Bear went ahead and corpsed a skeleton for you. Pretty much showed you start to finish on one. All you gotta do is a little bit of saran wrap, a little bit of stain, slap her on there, dab her, and this is pretty much what you end up with. It's hard to see, but you've seen through the videos how we did it. And we just wanted to do a short little video showing you guys how to corpse a skeleton real quick. Quick, easy way to do it. There's other ways of doing it, but this is the easiest, cheapest way to do it. So, anything to say on that, babe?
No, turned out pretty simple, or it's pretty easy and pretty simple.
She always says that, easy and simple. Yes, it's easy and simple.
Yeah.
No problem at all. So, we will see you guys on the next one. We'll figure out something else to film for you. Till then, peace out.